Before this video gets going, I just want to start by saying yes, I know that this person exists. And yes, I also know what their mascot is. Not like it matters anyways, we're from different generations. Anyways, hello everyone and welcome back to the bakery. My name is Cairo and I hope you have an amazing time watching this video this evening. Speaking of the video, let me catch you up to speed on what's going to be going down today. Today I will be taking to the streets of Night City, better known as Cyberpunk. We're rolling up to the streets, bringing our horrible jokes, flashy dance moves, and some even horrid dialogue with a spice of some badass weaponry. That's right everyone, today's video I'll be seeing if I can complete Cyberpunk as Dante from the beloved series Devil May Cry. Now I know my last video related to the DMC series was an utter shit show, but I assure you my content has improved tenfold since then, so you're in for a ride today.
The hell is even that?
Here's some of the basic rules for this run. My weapon restrictions will follow Dante's, so our main weapon will be a sword and 2 pistols, but how will I pull this off? Well, there's no dual wielding in the game, so I'm going to have to switch my pistols pretty frequently. If you're wondering what Rebellion is going to be, you'll have to see later. I'm also not allowed to use net running unless it's absolutely necessary. I'm going to be honest, I kind of forgot about this rule, but you know, it didn't help me too much. Okay, that about settles it for the rules. I've never actually beat this game before, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna see me do it for the first time. So we start off in a bar, fixing our nose back into place. And with our bad grammar and horrible speech, we squish some beef. We go outside and speak to Padre, where he gives us our first mission, where we must steal a pretty hideous looking car. Upon jacking the car and getting inside, Jackie comes to swoop in sweet victory right from our hands. Stiltzer Schultz swoops in and then beats our ass, leaving me and my spiritual successor to Virgil busted up in some alleyway. We make amends with our new partner in crime, then head to his mother's house to get us some grub. Oh! Oh my god!
What the fuck is happening?
Jackie! Also, let's dance. Now that 6 months have passed, we find ourselves sitting in Jackie's car. I enter an apartment building, realizing I didn't turn off the sexy mode. Oh my god, I don't have censorship on! Once back in, I sneakily take down a scav, then throw his remains into a freezer. Further inside, I unload every bullet I have, yelling jackpot along with every round I fire. Eventually, I run out of bullets, and when I run out of bullets, you get to see what happens now. Come here! Go! Oh, I'm hooking it! You're my next target, bitch! You ever seen someone schlep across a hallway and then beat your friend's ass? After I cleaned up of what remained of the scavs, I leave Jackie to handle the rest. Boom! Inside a bathroom, I find someone knocked out. I think her name was Sandra Bullock or something like that. We barely get there in the nick of time to save her life, then rest Mrs. Bullock on a stretcher. Oh my god! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Afterwards, we get in V's car and then head back out to the streets, taking out even more scavs. Luckily, I didn't run out of bullets in this section, or I would have had to do it all over again. Once done, though, a kind lady, or should I say Jackie, never mind, I won't say. A kind lady, in fact, did let us through, and eventually Jackie drops us off at home. Yeah, my collar's blue and my neck is red. Yeah, living off of energy drinks and Marlboro Reds. Yeah. It's for this gas station food gonna cause my death. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. 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 When we make it into V's apartment, we grab the Rebellion, but Gerald's sword from The Witcher. Yeah, when I was talking about Rebellion and the rules, this is what I meant. This really is the only sword-shaped sword in Cyberpunk. Everything else is like a machete or a katana or even a chainsaw or a crowbar or a cane. So this is gonna have to do, and honestly, it's pretty badass.
Huh?
We catch some shut-eye and then head downstairs. Night City. We meet Jackie downstairs, and for some reason this devil is crying. This devil's stomach hurts after the events that happened last night. Oh, thank you for censoring yourself. Vic fixes us up better than ever, right before meeting with Dexter. No, not that Dexter. Dexter DeShawn. Yeah, I know, the boring one. Speaking to him, he tells us to go fetch some military tech equipment and speak with Evelyn Parker, but we'll just call her Lady in this situation. We finish our convo with Dex, then decide to visit the Maelstrom boys first. When we arrive at their door, we speak to Dum Dum, and inside, Jackie catches quite the temper. But all is settled down when he sees the flathead. We tell him that Dex has already paid our tab, and Royce wasn't too happy to hear that, but I got some bad news for him. Jackpot. After I blow Royce's shit smooth off, we engage in combat with the other maelstroms. And you already know that when I ran out of ammo, I pulled up that stiffy. We only died a few times, but with the new death comes a new full magazine in my gun, so those losses were kind of worth it. Eventually, me and Jackie clear out the rest of the maelstrom boys and have one last conversation till Jackie sparks it up and rides off into the sunset, never to be seen again.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Or are there 2 entries? What the fuck? Why does it jump?
Later, we make it to Lizzie's bar, not to get Liddy or Cindy, rather speak to the woman that everyone made fun of in middle school for some reason. After chatting it up, and I mean skipping all of the boring dialogue, we meet the Batgirl to her Batman, aka the best non-romance option for male V. She puts something straight out of Saw into my head. It's then that we eventually meet. We enter Evelyn's mind and search around the apartment, eventually finding OL Mom's dirty little secret. After we're done picking around in Evelyn's brain, we meet Jackie at the afterlife, talking to him about his mother. Ooh.
Jackie, why did you text me? I'm right next to you.
Me and Jackie grab some drinks, then we get called in to meet the Night City Snacker. We grab our suit and tie, then deliver Peter Parker's Stark Tech to Dexter, showing him a few things before he runs over the basics of the heist that we're about to pull.
Oh, so tight. Oh, my belly, Terry. Oh, Terry, my belly. Oh.
I'm gonna
This,
mute
this
you
definitely going in the
instantly.
video.
We enjoy a very uncomfortable drive to Konpeki Plaza after T-Bug kept talking about Estoffel. However, we did eventually make it inside, with Jackie almost slipping up and spilling the milk, but with his charisma we make it in safely. Making it to our room, we make a rather mean comment to Jackie, making him a little bit upset. In our enchanted room, we get the flapjack up and running again. We then use it to kill an unsuspecting netrunner. Score 1 for Dante, I'm up 1 or something. After a while of waiting, we book it straight to Yorinobu's penthouse, making sure to steal his gun, then what we came here for. Sadly, our plot armor doesn't help us this time around because look who showed up just in the nick of time. Well, me and Jackie take to the walls. We watch player 1 kill his father, then we take the knife off said father's body. With T-Bug gone and no escape for us to safely take, we do the best option available and jump off of a building. Jackie is no Virgil though, so the fall we take is damaging for him. He also inserts the chip that we stole inside of his brain to preserve it. For this area we don't have our weapons, so I use Yorinobu's pistol I grabbed earlier and his father's knife. I'm using these to replicate Dante's weapons as close as possible. After taking down a few more Arasaka soldiers, we make it to the parking garage where we do the exact same thing again. After killing the rest of the grunts and following the rules of the road, we make it out of Arasaka, but not without a scratch on the car. We take down some Arasaka drones, completing the heist and making it out alive. We make it to Dex's meat spot and say our farewells to Jackie. Get it, Wells? Sorry, not a good place for that. Rest in peace, little chicken, it's been a bash. Inside, we catch Dex up on the events that have just occurred, but we found out that we have violated his code, so with that said, he drives a bullet straight to the middle of our chest. We play through Johnny's quest. Now do you realize something? Johnny doesn't have a sword, Ebony, or Ivory. So we'll just have to play through this normally. So after planting a boom boom, shooting some elevator ropes, we upload something into the Arasaka servers.
I got scared and my pants slipped down a little and I was pulling them up. Mom, I'm telling the truth.
Then get turned into a Goomba 2 separate times by Adam Smasher before Johnny gets his brain implanted into a chip. When we wake back up, we're in Wally's world and we crawl with our arms until we can't anymore. This is an editor's note. I just want to say that last part that I edited was absolutely horrible, but God, is it so funny. Takamura saved her life for some reason, but when we wake back up, it's time for us to save his. We kill a few cyber psychos, wrap our car around a pole before making it to Vic's. We enter in and out of sleep, but eventually wake up where Vic tells us we have demons coming inside of us. We also have an estimate of 6 to 7 weeks to live. Back at our apartment, Misty gives us pills to slow the effects or speed them up before we go Betty buys. Upon waking up, Johnny explains how I feel when I record a Dark Souls challenge.
Some iron in your mouth and pull the trigger.
Now that we have access to the open world, I schlepped the entire way back to Dex's corpse. There it is, I see him, that plump bastard. Thanks for the gun, fuckhead. And this is the first gun out of the pair that we are collecting. And I choose this as Ivory because this one technically has infinite ammo because it uses eddies and not bullets. Now that that's been acquired, we schlep all the way back to a Ripper Dock.
You see me in your butthole, say hi. If you need a big penis, I am the wrong guy. This thing is not a grower and it's really shy.
Music break! This one's for you, Lars. I'm not trying to steal from your home. I'm just a little bit late. Jackie's already been hung. Johnny, this feeling I can't shake cause I'm too drunk. I never drive in the right lane cause I'm still drunk. If you see me in my city, say hi, but if you meet me out in Dogtown, I'm a talkative guy. Maybe we'll talk over Eddie's around lunch tonight. And I've never been to Panam, so it might be nice. But I can't take the cyber please. It's like the soccer's always out and always glaring at me. And if I say the wrong thing, Takamura might pee. Always whipping out their mantis blades when you try to sleep. Next day I'm schlepping the roast. Johnny rocks, it's my fault. His life's the worst story told. He'll be this way till he croaks. I rip my cock out my pants. He's just so misunderstood. Always dream about her. And when my hand felt good, I smoked a cig on my porch. My shrooms don't help me at all. I wonder why do I do? Is this the girl? She's a whore, and I know I can't afford spend all my money on her, so I spend it all on porn and keep my ass on his floor. I also make some upgrades to my character. Next on the agenda is to do all of this area's gigs, which are ran by Padre, and when we complete them all, we get our Ivory pistol. Gigs are pretty much the quest system in this game where you go grab this item, deliver it here, or go take out this separate person. Just the basic Bethesda stuff, but this time around, these are actually pretty enjoyable because Cyberpunk's combat is really fun. So we kill many enemies, collecting all of their weapons and materials. We also find a body, rat out a mayor, and deliver a car to somebody, which rewards us with the sex on wheels. Our last gig in this area consisted of, well, I'll just show you.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, I just got the shit beat out of me. Bitch, let me kill you. Can you guys load in properly? Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm dead again. Move, fucking move! Love. Hello, motherfucker. I come to fuck you. I come to fuck, but uh-oh. Oh, my character's doing blackface. That's not cool, V. Or Dante. Haha. Wait a minute. Oh, that might help. What is what is wrong with this game? What I just got an entire truck threw at me.
After many tries and surviving a truck being thrown at us, thank God that we're Dante or we would have died, we figured out that people stole Militech equipment and are planning something big, but that's no worry for me.
This is such a Dante-coded vehicle. It really isn't, but it's whatever.
I'll save the boring bits for another time. The only thing that you missed out on is more of go here and go do this, then deliver this here. And of course you can't forget your daily joke of the early 2000s. Later on, we upgrade our cyberware and only pick out things that I think Dante would enjoy, especially making sure to choose a Berserk operating system, which is pretty much going to serve as our devil trigger. So basically our E key equals big damage. And finally, after doing all of Padre's gigs, we head to our apartment and claim our goodies awaiting in our stash for us.
There it is, the Serif, baby. That really is a really cool looking gun.
We got the weapons, but not really the style or jazziness that Dante brings to the table.
Brother,
So let's fix that.
First 3 chili dogs.
Okay, Sonic.
2 or 3.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
There they are. Okay, now we look a lot more like Dante. Actually, wait, something's missing. There we go. Now this is epic. This is starting the third day of recording. I had to speak with Takamura, where he tells us just how much he hates Yorinobu and plans to ruin everything good going in that man's life. Which isn't a whole lot, but hey, it looks like me and Johnny are on good terms now.
I'm not gonna do it, but no, actually, now that I look at it, that's kind of cool.
I'm not gonna rate her outfit because that's not my thing, and that's also Oshawott property.
Who's my good widow kitten?
I am.
It's okay, kitten. I like my kitten a little. Stinky wink.
We go to my bedroom in 20 years to speak to Judy, but it looks like we walked in on something. No matter though, we ask for Evelyn, and all she gives us is a cigarette case with an address on it. It leads us to what I can only identify as an epileptic whorehouse. But anyways, we speak to Not Lady and pay her off to give us info about Evelyn's whereabouts. With the knowledge gained, we talk to my friend Terry when his hard game is too hard. We then beat some poor fucker to a pulp, then collect the info off a computer that tells us Evelyn was sold off to a ripper named Fingers. So we give his clinic a visit.
1, 2, 3.
And we show Fingers our fingers for him laying our fingers on our woman. Man, say that 6 or 7 times fast. The last 6-7 joke, I think, hopefully. We speak to Judy again, telling her that we have an idea. This idea consisted of me buying footage off my buddy Mancakes from the dark web.
Nobody's gonna slap across town for it.
Oh, you said the thing.
After reviewing our footage and speaking with Judy again, we head to the meeting place.
Oh!
This time around, I make sure not to mess things up, instead treating this game like a Black Ops 2 lobby. Later inside, I activate my devil trigger and finish off the rest of the scabs before uncovering Evelyn. She's still in one piece, but lady isn't looking too good. We get her to safety and do 2 brain dances to try to solve our questions about Evelyn. I then assign more points into something I'm sure Dante would like, give our favorite horseback rider a call.
Is it Mr. Hands, the guy that fucked the horse?
So to keep busy while we await his call, we go meet with Takamura, and... Whoa, Skrillex, what are you doing here? Talking to the homie dissing my girl didn't go as planned, so me and Takamura meet with Makako to get plans on the parade. Mr. Hands ends up calling me back, leading me to meet with the man who needs me to invade them all. I don't really recall why, I just know he wants me to. Inside, we take out Ebony and Ivory and get to shooting, cause Dante would most definitely not take orders from another man, especially orders to go in quiet. We take out the entirety of our foes, eventually reaching a van, but there is a man in the woods and he's blocking our way. So we deal with Sasquatch. Meanwhile, I'm getting dominated by her. In the theater, we give some dude the fingers treatment to only find out that he wasn't actually lying. Maybe going off Dante's instinct isn't quite the best. Will smack my ass and call me a bad boy, cause Dante's instinct comes out yet again. Well, it must have worked, cause the person we were on the search for finally shows up, and we follow her into her secret hole. Then all of her women crawl inside my head. I'm excited. Oh, I almost threw up. Inside, we play through Johnny's memories again. All that happens is sex with Pretty Lady, Lady gets stolen, and then we fail to save the lady. More like Johnny kills the lady. We then pass through the black wall, or as Lars... Man, I wish I could speak. I wish I could speak English so bad. We then pass through the black wall, or as Lars says, a trash bag with a lot of holes in it. We don't learn too much from Ult when talking to her, but to be honest, if we did learn anything, I didn't hear her. Lars and Jordan were talking up a storm about Cobblemon and Hollow Knight in my ears, and I was fully invested in it.
More unusable footage for Cairo.
Cairo, cause he can't use this, cause he can't make a joke. No, he can't do it, cause it won't be funny. Man, that kinda sucks. Yeah, that kinda sucks. We're bad friends.
Eventually, after escaping the Matrix and returning to the real world, we catch up with Takamura going over the plans for the parade. We also hack a security system, which leads to us finding a weakness in Arasaka's defenses. Then me and Takamura head to infiltrate the Arasaka base, taking out most of the so-called Saka scums, which ends in us yet again taking over a system that isn't ours.
No, just like, bro, do you know what stick drift is? What the fuck? I just fell out of the map!
We go to the afterlife and purchase ourselves a service from Rogue, a service to track a man down. But before we can do that, we must get help from the beautiful Panam. We head to the Autocados base to request help from Mitch and Scorpion, but when they see Panam's partnering with the half-demon, they turn us down. Me and Panam set up a plan to steal back her truck from the thugs that took it. All goes as well as I mainly stay at range with Ebony and Ivory. Sadly though, this isn't the end of her tomfoolery, as we're asked to go on yet another killing spree with her, because the person she wanted dead wasn't here. So we agree and go help her find Nash. Along the journey, for some reason I find out I'm better at hip firing with pistols than I am with aiming down my sights.
Miss.
After doing what Nico has asked for us, it's time to get what we wanted.
Ew, you pervert. No, not that.
So using the plan that Panam crafted overnight, we rig up some kind of power plant and blow those suckers straight out the sky.
Jackpot.
Bangleton Coochie Smith scratched my doo-doo hole and he won't.
Stop sniffing his finger.
We track down the ship carrying the person that we need, and instead saving what remained of Panam's pack. We push that aside, however, and bring out our inner Geralt, tracking the bikes that took Hellman and head after them. After sniffing out their trail, we teach them why people call me the son of Sparta, or Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man. By clearing out the rest of the building, then eventually finding the man that we came after, I deliver Hellman to Takamura to try to remove Johnny from my brain, but don't really get too far. Outside, we chew it up with John. I don't think I used that word right. Whatever. Now that Hellman's out the way, the only thing that stands between us and Act 3 is a phone call from Takamura. So let's see how long this takes.
Oh my god, Takamura's calling me. Holy shit, huge.
We meet up with Takamura and wait for the parade to start. When the celebration begins, we holster Ebony and Ivory, taking down 3 snipers. Once that is done, we can then head to the Netrunner. Oh fuck. Well, that didn't go too bad, to be honest. I thought I'd at least die once or twice to Oda.
Jackpot.
I eventually escape the parade and head to the meeting place that Takamura assigned. Inside, we try convincing Hanako that we watched her brother kill her father, but she's not falling for our Chungus lies. Arasaka ends up fighting our hideout, then I have to save Takamura from the Sokka scums. I find myself on the side of a beach, because Shadow the Hedgehog took over for a little bit. We then meet up with Hanako yet again, to think over the decision that we're going to make in this run. Experience what it's like when Dante eats one too many slices of pizza. We find ourselves back at Vic's shop, and decide to take the blue pill to live in ignorance and accept the Sokka's offer. I wait for Takamura to pick me up, and once he does, we make it to where they're holding Hanako, and we save her by taking out 4 dudes that were puppy dog guarding her. We fly into Sokka Tower. Sadambuja, Sadambuja,
The Tomatonator.
Sadambuja,
What's this? A fucking Tomatonator?
Sadambuja,
Saturn bugger.
Sadambuja, Sadambuja.
God, I fucking really like this because I fucking love.
Sadambuja.
Dude, I'm fucking muting him. I'm done.
I knew it would work.
We discover Hanako's dirty little secret that her father has been turned into a Force ghost. I then testify as a witness to his murder to the people of Arasaka, until insert joke here I'm not allowed to say. Use code something to get something off your code or gamer subs or something like that. We then are ordered to make it to Yorinobu. In order to do so, we have to take out all of his henchmen, eventually leading us to Adam Smasher. And smash me he did. My insides felt like Yellowstone pleading to erupt. However, on the second attempt, he literally died to a normal human with an extra jump. With the power of Ebony and Ivory and our Devil Trigger, Adam Smasher falls flat. With our victory in one hand and ego in the other, we give Yorinobu one last talking to, before heading off to get Johnny removed from our heads from good. We have one last sweet interaction with Johnny before we awake in Arasaka's clinic, not knowing who we are. We are forced to take a test against our will, then find out what the Arizona heat will do to somebody, alongside being jump scared like a FNAF game.
What the fuck? I mean, oh no, it's so sad. If they make me do this goddamn test again, I'm gonna blow my brains out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm losing it. Would Dante want to die? He'd probably laugh and sign it. I'm gonna do that.
Well everyone, there it is. You can officially beat Cyberpunk 2077 as Dante. I don't really know if I got the best fitting ending for this, however, this is my first time actually beating the game. Editors know, I now know that I've gotten the worst ending possible. It's fine though. I know this is a new game coming to the channel. I just hope that it serves well as all my other videos have done, and I hope I did a good job at turning this into a video. Consider subscribing or joining the bakery. I'll also leave links to all the other people that appeared in this video. Make sure to go check them out as well. Most notably Man Cakes and Lars Burrito, as they do similar content to mine. And yet again, thanks for for the amazing support. I just got monetized and things are looking really good for the channel, and I seriously can't thank you all enough. It's genuinely so crazy to me. Thank you all yet again so much for everything, and have an amazing rest of your afternoon, morning, or night.
Don't you dare say it, jackpot! You like jazz? 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 You like jazz?